Hi, welcome to roseopalknits. Let's start over. Hi, welcome to roseopalknits, a crafty channel.
This is episode 149, and I'm Daphne.
And I'm Erica, and we are a mother-in-law, daughter-in-law duo from Delaware. So hey, how you?
Your bow was tripping me out. I was like, what is that?
Oh, wow.
I couldn't figure it out in the camera, okay?
So hey, how you doing? Welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for choosing to spend some more of your precious free time with us. And if you're new here, we hope you stick around, you like what you see, and you consider subscribing. So like we said, this is a crafty channel. Today, I only have knitting to talk about.
I have technically a little bit of crochet, but that was done way before this episode. But it's Paisley's cardigan.
Oh, the crochet part.
Technically, there's crochet
okay.
in it, but I didn't crochet this time.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, what do you mean? All right. Well, and before we jump into the crafty goodness, just want to let you know that we do have show notes for this episode on YouTube. Places where you can find us like Ravelry, Instagram, our website where we have a blog with some free patterns, our Discord group where we host all of our knit-alongs and make-alongs. It's free to join, so check it out if you're interested. And our spread shop where we sell our merch, and our Ko-Fi where we happily accept your generous donations, and we use your donations to send out prizes and giveaways and patterns when we give those away. So if you've donated, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And what else? Oh, we have some links to some shops down below that have offered different coupon codes, and there is a link to our local yarn store, which is the Yarn Maven in Smyrna, Delaware, and our local Needlework shop, which is Floss and Flame in Dover, Delaware. And any makers that we might mention, I try to remember to link them below as well. All right, so today is Monday, September 29th.
Yep.
All right, and it's a little after lunch. And Daphne's kids are at home with my son, and so I just have, well, I have 3 kids here, but one of them's an adult, one of them's almost an adult, and the almost 9-year-old is just doing something quietly. So the house is actually pretty quiet today. And oh, I guess that's what we need to go through. So I am married to my high school sweetheart. We have 4 kids, 3 boys. Holden is 29. Thomas is 22. Ralph is 17. Right? Isn't Thomas 22? Okay.
And Mary's pause, so it's funny.
And Mary Rose will be 9 in a couple of weeks. And
is it not next week? No, I guess her birthday is next week.
Your birthday is
Mine
next week.
I know that.
All right.
Her birthday. When is her birthday? Sunday?
Saturday.
Mm-hmm. See, it's next week.
Yeah, it is next week, but
I was about to say, her birthday's next week too.
But it's not October yet, so it feels like it's 2 weeks away. Anyway, because it's October 11th. All right.
I'm married to her oldest. We have 4 kids also. Mason is 6, Paisley is 5, Theo is 4, and Isaac is 2, and we have a dog named Torch.
Mm-hmm. And we're both homeschooling families, so usually
it's loud.
Yeah.
We get interrupted.
But it's not today.
We might still get interrupted. Sometimes she needs you.
Yeah, that's true. She has a question.
Yeah.
And we had a long break between episodes because I've been sick. So, but I'm actually feeling much better now, which is great because I was feeling very poorly for a while.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now now we'll get into finished objects. I don't have any.
I don't know how many I have. I have 5. I have 5. I had to check again. But I probably just knocked that. The first one I finished was Paisley's cardigan.
Isn't it
cute? You guys have seen a million times. She decided on the sparkly buttons. They're not sparkly, they're shimmery. I find sparkles and shimmer are different. Okay, they're shimmery. They're not sparkly. So they're not gonna like rub off and get sparkles everywhere, even though there's Stellina yarn. Like that one's Stellina. But these were all scraps. The squares were.
Let me hold it.
But then the main color, which is knitting, which is what was done since I showed it last, is in the Paper Cranes Aura color way. Super pretty. But this was this, I just made this up as I went. Okay, so I don't even know how many squares there are, but the squares were done on a 3mm hook. And then the knitting was done on a US 8, which is a 5mm needle. So I think I just had the sleeves and then the button band to go. I think the bottom hem was done last time I showed it. But I started this on sometime in August and I finished it on the 9th. So, and it stayed in this white rose Fabrico bag. My zipper got stuck. It keeps getting stuck in the fabric. But yeah, that was the first finish.
It's so cute.
She loves it. She got so excited when I gave it to her finally. She's like, it's done? And I was like, yeah, it's done. So, now I don't have to think about that again. That one's fully finished too. This one is also for Paisley. This is the Aria sweater, which I did have cast on. I ripped it out and restarted it on the 12th and finished it on the 17th. So it went by very quickly. It's not fully finished, but it's finished. The sweater is finished. It is supposed to have bows all over it, which are not done because I went to knit Mary Rose's sweater first, and because I'm using all the yarns interchangeably. So Mary Rose will have pink bows, Paisley will have blue bows. But this project was kept in this bag, which is a CB Crafty Girl bag, which is Carla Knits on YouTube. She does not make bags anymore. But this yarn was relabeled, rebranded. It is still loops and threads, but this one, when I bought it, it was called Cozy Wool Tweed in the blush color. They still make it. I forget what it's called now, though. But I did. Oh, I don't have the notes written down in this book. I think I went up to the 3rd size for her on a US 13, which is a 9mm, and then the ribbing was done on a US 11. I don't know what that is in millimeters.
You still have all your...
Yeah, I know. The ends are woven, though.
Is it blocked?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's acrylic yarn.
Oh, okay.
It can just be thrown in the washer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's done. She liked that too. And she's upset that I don't have bows on it. But like I said, I want to finish the other one first. And then do the bows. Because I don't want to run out of yarn.
Started it, right?
No,
yeah.
but it will be so quick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to run out of yarn for the blue, making her bows, you know, and then not be able to finish the sweater. Like, I'd rather finish the sweater, buy a new dye lot, basically, for the bows, you know? So
that makes sense.
She's upset, though. But that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do next? I did this next. I like to go in order when I finish things. So, hold on. It goes a certain way. This is Holden's blanket. You can't even see it all. It's done. So,
here, let me hold
Sweet Shop
it up.
blanket. You can't hold it all up. Okay, it's the Sweet Shop blanket by Laura Penrose, and I cast this on. When did I cast this on? December 31st of 2023, and I finished it on the 24th. So it's done. Ends are not woven, but I did do an I-cord bind off. Let me see it. All the way around the thing. There's an I-cord. He's mad that the ends are not woven. There are a lot of ends, though, okay? It probably does not smell good. I have not washed it.
It kind of smells like torch.
I believe it. But this was done on a US 10. Do you know that millimeter? I don't, off the top of my head. I didn't bring this bag because it was done and it was folded.
Mm-hmm.
So I just didn't grab the bag.
Here, I can look up my thing.
Yes. It's finished.
A US 10 is a 6mm. I was going to guess that, but I didn't want to guess.
What about this blanket? I don't know. The yarn, that's what I needed to say. The yarn are both Lions Brown Pound of Love in the Oxford Gray and Hunter Green. I used two full balls of the gray, and I had to break into a third of the green for this size. But it is done. And I have to weave it in. But it's not cold enough for the blanket, so he can deal with the ends not be woven yet. Okay, but it's done. Finished. And then the last two I have are the same thing, just different colored yarn. Okay, so we're going to talk about them at the same time. These are both of them. I'll show you the finished pair.
The second ones.
There you go. They're both done. Okay, they are both just pairs of socks for Holden. They are both in the Patton's Croy socks. So this one is Northern Lights, this one is Brownie. And I knit these on a US 2, which is a 3mm? 2.75 millimeter needle. And I do 68 stitch count sock with a 2x2 rib, stockinette, heel flap and gusset, and a wedge toe. So they're both done. There's not much to say about those ones. If you want to see the bags they were kept in, Northern Lights was kept in this one, which is a Mountain State Stitches bag. Nope. Molly Klein Designs. This one's the Mountain State Stitches, which was the Brownies bag. But yeah, they're done. Northern Lights were cast on June 4th. Brownies were cast on June 10th. And then they were finished the 26th and 27th. Those are all my finishes.
All right.
I only have 2 whips now.
Oh, I have 4 whips. So I have 2 whips that I've talked about previously, and then I have 2 new cast-ons. So we'll start with the ones that you've seen before. I'll start with my mother-in-law's socks. So in this bag by Delightful Works, that shop is linked in our show notes, I have my mother-in-law's socks. I don't know when I started them, but they've been on the needles for a long time. I am knitting both of them, not on the same needle, but so this one, I showed it last time.
Where's the other one?
In this other bag to
Oh.
keep them separated. And I was right there. I had just started the slip stitch heel flap, and I made it through the heel flap and the turn, and now I picked up and I'm on the gusset decreases. And the second one I'm housing in this little bag, but in that bag as well. And the last time I showed it, I was up here in the cuff, and so I knit the entire leg, and now I'm on the heel flap on this one. And my mother-in-law says she is allergic to wool, so these socks are not, you want to hold that one too? Not being knit with wool. They are being knit out of 2 yarns from Hobby Lobby. This is Yarn Bee Spiness in the hummus colorway. And then this is, I think it's called Cozy Toes. It's discontinued. And it's the stripy contrast color. So I'm not knitting a specific pattern. That's just like a ribbing thing that I came up with myself because my mother-in-law has very wide feet. So I cast on 68 stitches for her, and I am using a US 1.5, which is 2.5 millimeter needle, and that's it. I guess that's all I have to say. So hopefully they'll be done soon. Excuse me. Sorry. All right. And I'll talk about the other one that you've already seen. It's in this bag that was given to me by my friend Julie. I think her mother-in-law made it. And this is my Stripe Hype by Veronica Lindberg or Kotoba Kika.
I thought it was Kika something. However you pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh, hi.
I don't know. It's stripe hype, you guys.
Yeah. And I am knitting it out of Barocco Remix Light. And here it is. So the last time I showed it, I was here in the body. I just started this stripe. So I've worked all the way down and I am in the ribbing. I also picked up one of the sleeves because sometimes I don't feel like doing the twisted rib. So I started on the sleeve and I'm into my final contrast color. I don't have a whole lot to say. I tried it on this morning and it fits great and I'm excited to get it done. I can't remember what size I am knitting because why would I remember that? Here, it's right here. It's right here. Size large, a 49.5 inch bust circumference, which is the 4th size. Size large. All right. So I am knitting the body on a US 7, which is a 4.5 millimeter needle, and I am knitting the ribbing on a US 5, which is a 3.75 millimeter needle.
What size did you say?
5.
Oh, I don't know. 3.75. I didn't know that one off the top of my head. I don't use 5s very often.
And I don't have these colors, the names memorized, but when I finish the sweater, I'll make sure to say that. I do have a project page, but not all the information is filled out for it. I don't think. All the yarns are there, though, because they're in my stash, so they're linked. All right, you want to show one of your whips?
I have socks left. Neither of them got very far. But this is a Mountain State Stitches bag too. And this is hand dyed by her. So I'm at the toe. I literally sat it down once I got to the toe. So that's where I was. It is just a finger weight sock on a US 1.5, 2.5 millimeter needle with 68 stitches, 1x1 rib. You'll flap and gusset, and it will have a wedge toe. So the stripy yarn is the hand dyed stuff. And then the contrast is this Langja wool. I don't know what color it is. It's like a black gray yarn. Oh no, it was on sale by Yarn Maven. Oh, here we go.
So does this yarn have the nylon in it? If you don't use the nylon
there
spool?
is nylon in it because the makeup is wool and nylon. But then you also get the nylon thread.
Are you sure that's not?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I hope so. I didn't use the spool. But it's almost done. That sock's almost done. I haven't even started the second one. But I need to add a toe. But then Holden was like, oh, it's supposed to be selfless September. So then I sat everything down for myself pretty much. But I finished a lot of things for other people, so that's okay.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah.
All right, so I will talk about one of my new projects because it is Selfless September. Daphne gave me this bag. It's from You Got a Bag on Etsy. And I cast on a pair of fingerless mitts for my son Thomas, the 22-year-old. And I just have the cuffs done and I'm getting ready to start the gusset for the thumb or the increases for the thumb.
You're not going to be able to see them against us very well. We're both wearing dark colors.
But I am using Barocco Vintage, the worsted weight one. It is a 52% acrylic, 40% wool, and 8% nylon, and the color is indigo. And I am knitting them on a US 8, I think. Let me look. Oh, wrong. US 6, which is a 4 millimeter needle. So I think I cast on 40 stitches and then I increased once I got to the hand.
Wait, are you using
48.
a pattern?
No, I mean,
I've never knit a pair of mittens, so I was just curious.
I got the cast on number 40 from a pattern. It's a pattern I've knit before. Leslie, one of Leslie friends' fingerless mitt patterns. So I cast it on with 40 stitches, but then the increasing each one by 8, I just did on my own.
I was just curious. I didn't know if you were following a pattern.
And so, but because hers doesn't increase, hers is just all knit 40 stitches. And that's that. And should I talk about my other new one?
Sure.
All
I
right.
just have another sock that barely has anything added to it.
All right, so in this bag, I think I showed this last time. I did. I think I did.
I don't remember.
This is a bag by Awesome Granny, and I just love it. So I was at work. I work at the Yarn Maven, our local yarn store in Smyrna part-time. And this was a total impulse buy. Like, I didn't plan it at all. It was not on my radar. But one day I walked into work, and the day before, one of the other part-time employees had like put out new yarn. And I was like, oh, that looks nice. But then a couple days later, I was helping someone, like a customer, and I picked up this book while I was talking to her, and I looked at the patterns, and I was like, oh, I want to knit that. So I bought it that day.
At all.
I didn't.
Oh,
I showed the bag.
Oh, I thought you meant have you showed the project. I was like, I don't think you showed the project.
No, I haven't. I know
like,
I haven't.
Nothing.
No, I
okay.
haven't.
Okay.
So the pattern book that I bought is Barocco Mystico number 445. It's a Barocco pattern book, and it has six designs by Allison Green. Allison Green is the designer that designed the derecho that I knit out of Barocco Remix Light a few years ago. So I was just familiar with her. But these are the 6 patterns that are in the book. And I am knitting this one. It's called the Valentine. Let me find another picture. So there it is. And I am using the called for yarn, different color. So this is Barocco Mystico, and I am using the color 2546 Imaginary. This yarn is made up, it's 48% cotton, 30% alpaca, 12% wool, and 10% nylon. All right, and it's pretty. I like it. And it was totally an impulse buy, and then I couldn't wait to cast it on. And here it is. This is what I have done so far. So I cast it on, and I did the neck and the short rows and the eyelet round, and now I'm into the lace section. Hold it, and I'll tell you. Oh, I'll tell you what size. I think I'm knitting size 3, but let me just check that. I am size 3. Yep, and the size 3 is the finished bust measurement of 46¼ inches. So. And then my needle size is an 8, I think.
8, 5mm.
Mm-hmm. US 8 5mm needle. All right. So now, now that I'm in the lace section, I haven't really picked it up a whole lot because I'm focusing on getting the stripe pipe done. But I still won't focus on this one yet. I've got, like I picked it up and I did a round of lace on Sunday, I think. I don't know. It's not my focus right now, but I do want it done eventually.
think that's cool for most things.
Mhm. So that's it for me.
Alright, my last project is in this white rose Fiberco bag, and there's like hardly anything to show. This is a pair of Selena socks, and I literally just did the heel flap. So I don't even have a stitch marker in there. I didn't even finish this heel flap, and I did shorten the leg of it. We wore awful colors to be showing dark yarn today. But the yarns are Bumblebee Acres in the Vintage Slytherin, which is my merino nylon yarn, and then Hobby Diablo in the black color. I forget what number it is, but it's just black. But yeah, those are my yarns. And it's on a US 3, which is a 3 point... No. What is that, a 3.25?
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm knitting the medium size, so they're fun. But like I said, Holden gave me a hard time.
The Selena sock pattern is so squishy.
It is. It's fun.
All right. So that is all for projects. Both of us have a purchase.
I have 2.
Well, I showed some already, so I have one more, but this is another impulse buy, and I basically bought them because I felt bad for them. So these are the last 2 balls that we had at the Yarn Maven. The Lang Snowflake multicolor, and I want a pair of fingerless mitts, and my daughter wants a pair of mittens, and I thought, well, I'll buy those and knit us kind of similar, but not.
Coordinating.
Yeah, because they are different colors.
Mm-hmm.
But I looked it up first before I purchased them. The I can get a full pair for myself of fingerless mitts out of one ball. So I definitely know I can get a pair of mittens for her. I'll probably have leftovers.
I was going to say, if you do hers first, then you could if you do end up running out of yarn, take the rest.
Yeah, I don't think I will though, but
no.
Yeah. But anyway, so this yarn is super soft. It is 47% Pima cotton, 42% baby alpaca, 7% nylon, and 4% merino wool. So
It's super soft.
yeah, and it's like, I don't know what you call that.
It kind of looks like a chainette.
Yeah,
but then like it
thinking.
Also looks like boucle yarn too at the same time in a way.
Yeah.
To me, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. But anyway, so impulse buy again. But when I'm done with my son's fingerless mitts, then I'll cast on either her mittens or my fingerless mitts.
Oh, but so my story is funny. She shows up to my house, right? She's like, I bought the craziest yarn today, and it's this yarn, right? So this is her crazy yarn, okay? But I was waiting for an Amazon package to come. I bought this yarn.
Yeah, she wins. Her yarn's crazier.
Anyways, this was an impulse buy too, but I don't even know what this is called. Just look up pom pom yarn on Amazon if you would like this. But I saw the pattern, and this lady crochets a blanket, but then she turns the pom poms into little pumpkins or peaches. So you basically can't really actually explain it. Anyways, you'll see it next week because I'm going to cast it on, and I'm so excited. But it's going to be a little pumpkin blanket. Technically, they're gourds with my colors, but I already have the pattern, and I have the yarn, and I have the other, like the main yarn. So I'm gonna crochet myself a blanket, and I can't tell you anything else about this yarn.
It says Snowball 100% polyester.
Yeah, that's about it. It's on Amazon. You get 4 balls.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited. I stuck it in the freezer until I left my house today.
Did you really? I mean, it's polyester.
I know, but I felt a little. It was like vacuum sealed.
Oh,
so
I felt funny about it.
I felt funny about it because it was vacuum sealed.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. So I stuck it in the freezer until I left my house.
Oh, better safe than sorry, I guess.
This is it. I'm sure it was fine, but
yeah, I'm sure it was too.
I'm sure it was 100% fine, but I was just like, eh.
Yeah, it's polyester. Bugs don't want that.
No, I do. I'm so excited. I am so excited to start this. I was like, I almost didn't buy it because I was like, no, because then that's going to be an expensive blanket for no reason. And then I was like, oh, I have yarn I could use in stash for like the main yarn for the blanket. So I was like, okay, I'll buy it. So that was my impulse buy. My other impulse buy was a little bag because it was strawberry shortcake. Isn't it so cute? It's by Random Fandom
It is so
Designs.
cute. And it's a snap bag.
I know. I couldn't not get it. I couldn't not get it.
She had 2 snap bags. She gave them to me because she was like, I don't use snap bags.
It's strawberry shortcake.
You'll use that one.
I know, right? Look how cute it is. And it's like a Christmas one, so it's got like Christmas fabric. I don't know if she has any more of these. But they are so cute. So I had to buy it. Okay.
What's the inside fabric look like?
I don't know. I didn't look at that. I just cared about the outside fabric.
Oh, it's navy. It's like navy.
It's so cute. I couldn't not buy it.
Cute. Y'all, they're ice skating.
I know,
making
right?
snowmen.
It was too cute to pass up.
It's not Christmas. It's winter.
Whatever.
So you can use it longer.
Same difference. But yeah,
Right.
that was my random purchase too.
Okay, well, we're happy to be back. I'm happy that I'm feeling better, and we should be back next week unless somebody gets sick. That's what I said last time. So, just a reminder, we are hosting the Warm and Toasty Make-Along in the Discord group right now. And so all the rules, guidelines, whatever you want to call them, are in the Discord group if you want to check that out. And what else? And we still have our year-long color work make-along going on.
Which we're supposed to cast on.
Yep.
Next week.
Yep. We're going to cast
plans.
on a color work project. And so the Warm and Toasty Make-Along ends December 31st, and the color work Mal ends in February sometime. So you have a while for both if you want to join us. And also, in case anyone's interested, I have not done any cross stitching. My Kindle broke, and that's where I had my pattern keeper on it. I can put my pattern keeper on my phone, but I don't want to. And I have cross stitch patterns that aren't in pattern keeper, but I kind of just lost my mojo for a while. But I'm feeling like pulling some cross stitch out, so maybe this week I'll do that. But anything else?
I don't think so.
Daffy's birthday is next week. Oh, you found out information? Are you gonna?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do that next week because I'm gonna cast on a bunch of stuff.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about it next week.
All right.
I thought I told you that.
Oh no, you didn't.
No, I want to cast stuff on first.
Okay. All right.
I didn't even bring that yarn. I have more yarn I bought. I didn't bring it because I don't want to show it yet.
Okay.
You can find out next week.
All right. Anyway, we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Bye.